We're here to go live also on my TikTok channel. Hi, everybody. All right, so today we are going to put on a necklace. Which one should we wear today, guys? It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan, or all good people are striving to be vegan. Which one should I wear? You guys are going to decide. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Hold on a second, guys. Hi. Hi, Alonso. Hi, Alonso. Alonso is here. That is great. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you, Alonso. What else is here? We got shrimp. Somebody's name is Shrimp is in here. All right, don't eat shrimp though, okay? Even if that's your name. Thanks for not eating shrimp, guys. Thank you, YouTube, for coming in as well. Hi, Cooper. Nice to see you. Hi, Jump. It's me, Jump. Hello, Jump. Thanks for coming in. Who else do we have? Hey, hi, sweet Goldilocks. Sweet Goldilocks. Why don't you call yourself Sweet Vegan instead? That might be a better name for you. Yeah, you know, Sweet Vegan. I like that name. That's good. Cool Vegan, Sweet Vegan, Brave Vegan. Those are all very cool names that you guys can take, okay? We got, who else? We got Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Why don't you grab that one, Charlie? Sweet Vegan Charlie. That would be a cool name. Hannah is here. Ellie is here. Guys, if you want to talk to me, you have to come over here on my TikTok channel. It's kind of like a radio show. I have two phones going. Got TikTok here and YouTube over here. Let me just take off my watch. I don't know. For some reason, I don't like to wear it when I'm doing a live stream. I'll plug it in over here. Plug that in here. There. Let that sit for a while. All right, guys, we're trying to figure out which one to wear. Which one do you think I should wear? All good people are striving to be vegan, or it takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Which one? You guys decide, all right? So I'm going to see what you guys write. If you want me to wear this one, then you write it takes, write that down. If you prefer all good, put that one down. Let me see what we have. All right, somebody says 100 clicks. Okay, you want 100 clicks. Okay, so we have one vote for this. All good. Oh, and now we got one for this. One for each so far. Which one should I wear today, guys? The clicks? Okay, got another one for here. That's 2 for this one, 3 for this one. It takes, a lot of 100 clicks, you guys. You like that one, okay? And YouTube, you gotta continue. Also, 100 clicks. All right, 2 for 100 clicks. Anybody want me to wear this one? All good, says somebody. It's going too fast, so I can't read your names, guys, but that's great. Hey, thank you very much. I think I just got, did I just get a giraffe on the screen? Well, thank you very much, guys. Okay, look, I think I'm going to wear it. It takes 100 clicks because it does seem to be the one that more people liked, although it's not a very scientific survey, but there we go. Maybe I'll wear the other one the next time. So you guys, if you're new here, in case you don't know what it means it takes 100 clicks to become vegan, 100 light bulb moments, 100 times that you think, oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Animals do feel pain. 100 little clicks, and one of them is like, oh, so that's what tofu looks like. Or, oh, that's what tofu tastes like. Or, oh, plants don't feel pain. There's a click. Okay, animals do feel pain. Oh, there's a click. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. After that, it's another 100 clicks for you to come out as a vegan. Now, what I'm doing is I'm working on making these placemats. Right, just a placement that you can put, and it's going to have 50 clicks on one side and 50 on another, and you guys are going to be able to tick them off or circle them, and you're going to be able to go through and see which things you already know, because we're all at different levels, right? It's a bit tricky for me to try to do this thing because I have to write 100 clicks on these placemats, and the font has to be so tiny. Anyway, I'm working on stuff on the side. I'm also thinking of levels, like to just become vegan is like bronze level, and then to come out as a vegan is like silver, and then to a gold level would be like what I am doing here. This is gold level stuff, showing your face, doing stuff regularly, live streams, and that kind of stuff, you know? All right, anyway, so let me just see who's all here. If you want to come in and say hi, we have Jenna. Jenna seems to be one of the people who wants to talk to me. Guys, we have 46 people who want to talk to me so far. Thank you for 1,400 of you guys over here on my TikTok channel and over here on my YouTube. Thank you guys as well. Somebody says, Vegan Teacher, I love you. Please say hi to Hanuraki. That's me. Hi, Hanuraki. Thanks for coming in. Keep on spamming all the fruits, veggies, nuts, and seeds. You got this. Very good. Yeah, and you guys keep on tapping over here 100 times. You only really need one hand. You just tap all over the place. Okay, tap on this little sweetie and say, I'm so sorry I ate your mom and dad. Tap on the screen, TikTok. You know you did. You ate bacon. You ate sausage. You ate ham, and that was not okay. Right? When you're not sure what to eat, just think to yourself, is something being stolen here? Somebody's life being stolen? Don't eat it. Somebody's body part being stolen? Don't eat it. You know, if it's something that comes from a chicken's butt, don't eat it. Right? If it comes from a cow, from her nipples, don't drink it. Cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you. But if your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you. That milk is not for you. It's true. It's true. All right, guys, so let me go over here and just have a look at who wants to come in and say hi. Let me just see. So if you want to be at the top of the list, you put a decoration on, such as a dancing, whatever. I don't know. Let me see what you guys did so far. All right, we have somebody named Not Me who has 20 points. Now, I'm not sure what you did to get the 20 points, but so far, you are, Connor is right up behind you, and then we have Mia and Jada. So you guys work it out, because I want to only speak to people who are kind. I only want to speak to people who are by themselves in a room, not a bunch of noise. I only want to speak to people who can read. All right? If you can't read, get out of the lineup right now. Okay? If you're not nice, get out of the lineup. I don't want to talk to you. I'm only here to talk to people who are able to read. Now, today we are moving on. Now, the lesson's getting a bit tougher, guys. If you missed the first 100 clicks, the first 100 questions, we're continuing on here. Recognizing carnist fallacies. Now, what's a carnist fallacy? Well, that's a lie that meat eaters tell. Okay, so we're going to learn how to recognize them. All right, so somebody might say, when you're a vegan teacher, how do you respond to an appeal to nature fallacy? So that's when somebody says, well, in nature, the lions eat the zebras, therefore, I have a right to go to the grocery store and to pay for a dead animal. No, that's an appeal to nature, right? We don't do that. Guys, thank you very much for tapping here. Hey, YouTube. Brian's here. Hi, Omar. Hi, Stuart. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you so much for sharing the live stream. Do you see a button there? Those of you who haven't yet shared, over here on TikTok, there is a repost button. It's yellow. It's a yellow circle. Try that. Keep on tapping anyway. All right, so how do you respond to an appeal to nature fallacy? Well, here's what you say. You remind the person that just because something is done in nature, that doesn't make it right or necessary for everyone to do, such as some animals who sniff each other's bums as soon as they meet. We don't need to imitate everything that's done in nature. And see the sign here, it says, summary. Fallacies are lies people use to justify eating or using animals. All right? So we're not going to be telling lies. And if somebody does it, you're going to call it, hey, that's an appeal to nature fallacy is what you're going to say. Those are the words that come out of your mouth, okay? If somebody says, but lions eat animals and snakes eat animals, so why can't I? You say, that's an appeal to nature fallacy. All right? I know it sounds a bit difficult, but don't worry, you guys are going to get it. All right, next up we have somebody whose name is Cozy who wants to come in and read a card. Let's see if Cozy's a nice person. And guys, if you want to be next, put a whale on the screen coming in or some other decorations.
Hi.
Okay, hi. You have to be by yourself, no background music, okay? No rodeo hats, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's turn it off.
All right. All right, so now do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so you're going to read. Pardon?
No, it's just, I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready. All right, good. All right, so let me turn this up. Okay, so we are reading how to recognize carnist fallacies. Remember, a fallacy is like a lie, okay? And carnist is people who eat animals, okay? So question 102. How do I respond to the nirvana fallacy? Now, you probably don't even know what that means, right? So don't worry, we're going to help you learn. Oh, hold on, I got a super chat. Okay, woo, I almost missed it. YouTube. The person's name is Party Subject. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. That was really generous of you. Let me see what you wrote. Hey, did you know that pigs did eat? What do you mean, pigs? No, The pigs are born on factory farms and they're killed at 6 months old. I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't make any sense. They're killed in gas chambers in the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews during World War II. It's not okay to eat pigs. They're just babies. You don't need bacon. You don't need sausage. You don't need ham. You don't need pepperoni. You don't need pork chops. You don't need salami. Leave the pigs alone. Leave the pigs alone. All right, we're going back over here. How do I respond to a nirvana fallacy?
Do I just read the answer part?
Yeah, just read that.
Okay, so that fallacy is about perfection. Remind them that just because we can't be perfect and never hurt any animals, this doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to save as many as we can.
All right. So nirvana is like where everything's perfect, right? So if somebody says, well, the world will never be perfect, so what's the point in even trying? You're going to say, yeah, go ahead. You're going to say, okay, that's the nirvana fallacy, and it's about perfection. You're going to remind them that just because we can't be perfect and never hurt any animals, this doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to save as many as we can. Okay? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good. All right. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before you go or ask?
No.
Okay, I have a question for you.
What?
Why are you so nice?
My parents taught me right.
They did. They taught you right from wrong. And I hope that your entire family will be vegan from now on because you can absolutely do it. Thanks for coming in and getting a click. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. You're getting there. You're on your way. I'm so proud of you today. And listen, here, I'm going to listen to a quick little song, okay? Because every day is a new day, guys, to learn. Every day's a new day to learn. Tap on the screen to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. Every day is a new day to learn and to have empathy in your heart. Remember, you were born vegan. You never wanted to hurt animals. Hey, Riley. Thank you, Riley Bishop, on my YouTube channel for putting $4.99 in here. Thank you for the super chat. And guys, you see what Riley did? This is one that's sort of turquoise, right, in color? Yeah, it stays on the screen a little bit longer. The darker blue ones, they don't, and the yellow ones stay longer, and the red ones, I think, stay the whole time. So if you have something really important you want to say, you can write it down in red. All right, it's going to stay the longest. Ronya, thank you for coming in. Guys, let's tap. We're up to, how many do you see there? You guys see a number? I see 31.2 thousand likes. Now look at this little sweetheart. Look. No different than a puppy. The same as a puppy. In all the ways that matter, cows are the same as dogs. They feel pain. If you put them outside with a ball, they'll bump it around with their nose. They'll run around. If you put a baby cow in with a dog, they will run around and play with each other. Cows are friends, not food. And we have a moral obligation not to hurt them. So let's be kind from now on. Let's be vegan from now on. Okay? Thanks, guys. All right, let's go to the next one over here. Oh, we have Stone. Somebody. What's your name? Stonehenge? I can't read the rest, but thank you for the tofu. Thank you. Somebody else, thanks for the little roses. I really appreciate you guys. And all of you guys, I see the hearts on the side. You're keeping on tapping. That's awesome. Just keep tapping like crazy. And when you tap, look up here, guys. There's going to be a red bar when you start tapping. Tap, 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 and like that. And you're going to see the red bar go up. All right? You guys let me know every time we get past a certain amount. Like right now at 38,000, you guys let me know when we get to 40,000. You guys let me know when we get to 50,000. Just write it down in the comments, okay? Cheer everybody on. Uh-oh, somebody named KFC is here. We don't want to talk to that person. This person's name is Grandma Cheryl. Let's see. The person has 87 followers and says, Grandma of 5 beautiful grandchildren, blessed, widowed. Rest in peace, Carl. All right. Well, that sounds like a very fake account to me. Grandma Cheryl. Now, aren't you guys interested in seeing who Grandma Cheryl is? Sounds like a very fake account. So I don't think I'm going to actually let Grandma Cheryl in. I'm going to go to the next person here. Let's see if they're any more realistic. Connor is here. What is Connor's bio? Let's read that. Oh, hold on. There was a super chat flying by. Hold on a second. Oh, here it is. Basic Girl Favs paid $1.99 to ask me this question. To ask me, are you gay? Now, why are you asking me that? What does that have to do with the animals here? What does me being gay or straight or not have to do with saving the animals? It's kind of a strange question, isn't it? Are you getting mixed up with the flag? Is that what's happening? Are you getting mixed up because of this flag? This is a freedom flag. This is not a gay flag. This is a freedom flag. Freedom for all. Freedom for the animals. Now it just happens to have all the colors of the rainbow because you're supposed to eat all the colors of the rainbow. Every fruit, every vegetable, all of the nuts, all of the lentils and beans, all of the different kinds of pastas that are brown, that are vegan, no eggs in them, and also the white foods that are vegan like tofu, cauliflower, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper are vegan, right? See, I put this little elastic on here because I didn't see any black before. That's right. See? That stands for pepper. Also, you're right, Emily. It also stands for blackberries. You guys are so smart. Hey, Connor. Thank you for the decoration. So yeah, you guys get it. And also soy milk is vegan. Cow's milk is not. Goat milk is not vegan. Do not drink cat milk or dog milk, guys. That belongs to those animals. We only drink plant-based milks. Milks made from plants like oat milk or soy milk or cashew milk. Okay? Okay. Oliver. Thank you, Oliver. Oliver Lynn, who wrote a beautiful comment here, paid $1.99 to write, I love my cat and I would never eat any animals. Isn't that wonderful? Look at this. Oliver Lynn, what a good example of a nice person. You know, paid $1.99 to spread love here on these apps. Oliver, thank you so much. What would I do without you? Thank you so much, Oliver. You're so kind. Guys, everybody tap on the screen 100 times because of Oliver's beautiful comment over there on YouTube. So kind. Oh, we have a little toy here on the bottom. How nice. Well, thank you for the decoration. I don't know who did that, but thank you. Max is here and Marie is putting some little decorations. I'm not sure what it is. Lucy, what'd you put? Guys, the decorations are so tiny. I don't know exactly what they are, but they look cute. Thanks for decorating the live stream. Guys, what? 63,000 likes. Keep going. Keep going, guys. That's beautiful. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. All right, somebody named Basic Girl Fave paid $1.99 and asks, are you gay or not? Okay, so people seem to be interested to know what my sexual preferences are. And I want to know, why does that matter? This has nothing to do with us humans. Has nothing to do with us being gay. But here's the thing, gay or not, or straight. When you come out as a, thank you for the accordion, Dizzy. Mwah, thank you very much. That was cute. Guys, when you come out as gay, you're not saving animals. When you come out as straight, you're not saving animals. You're just telling people whose hand you want to hold, who you want to hug. When you come out as a lesbian, you're not saving animals. When you come out as a vegan, now you're telling the world something important. Now you're letting the world know that you're going to save 100 animals per year. That's right. So when you come out, when it is your day to come out, it is a prideful day for you. You should be, well, pride is an interesting word, right? Should you really be proud if you come out as anybody? Like I'm going to come out as a gray-haired person. Is that something to be proud of? No. I'm going to come out as a straight person. Is that to be proud of? No. I'm going to come out as gay. Is that to be proud of? No. But you should be proud when you come out as a vegan, in the sense that you are going against the whole of society and you're changing everything in your life, right? Thank you, guys. Oh, somebody wrote milk. Sia, you wrote milk, but you forgot something. What word did you forget, Sia? You wrote milk, but you forgot to write vegan milk. That's not okay. Remember that the comment section's like a chalkboard. They're to emphasize the message that we're teaching here in class. All right, now you could have written oat milk or soy milk or almond milk or hazelnut milk. That's right. But you just wrote milk. So you're going to have to go in a timeout, okay? I'm going to put you in a 5-minute timeout for that. Don't make that mistake again, okay? And maybe it's your first time here and you don't really know the words. Ooh, Dizzy's putting a star in here. Guys, let's see if Dizzy wants to read something. Let's look at Dizzy's profile. Dizzy's profile says, don't hate yourself, that's homophobic. Is that true? If you hate yourself, is that homophobic? Let's see what Dizzy has to say. All right, let's let Dizzy in. Oh, thank you, basic girl. Thank you very much for the question. You're saying, I never answered your question. Are you gay or not? Well, because I don't think it has anything to do with what we're talking about, sweetheart. You know? It's not about the animals. This isn't about us humans. It's about the animals and protecting them. Hello.
Hi, I think she was asking that because of the pride flag in the back.
Oh, I'm very aware what she's doing. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Hi, are you ready to read a card?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to just put this down a little bit. All right, so recognizing carnist fallacies. Question 103. How do I respond to an ad hominem, a personal attack? Okay, you're going to read the answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Do you remember what a personal attack is called?
Yeah, ad hominem.
All right, good. Very good. You remember. A lot of people read stuff and they forget. Here you go.
Remind them that all vegans come in, vegans come in.
Let's just sit up a little bit straighter and project, because we're talking all the way over here to YouTube as well, okay? Remember, your voice is going through the airways. It's going all the way to every country in the world, sliding in under people's doors, sneaking up into their rooms, getting into their iPhones, okay? It's going to go into then it's got to go into their brains. They've got to make a mental image of what you're saying, okay? Nice and slow. All right, here we go.
Okay. Remind them that vegans come in all shapes and sizes, religions, skin colors,
You missed a
and
word.
IQ
Okay,
levels.
so you're reading a bit too fast. You missed the word kinds. There's a word in the sentence that you just pretended wasn't there. Okay? Try again.
Okay.
That's the third time. Remember what I said. Read it slowly. Okay?
Okay.
All right, try again.
Remind them that vegans come in all kinds of shapes, sizes, religions, skin colors, and IQ levels. So the way a vegan acts or looks has nothing to do with the fact that saving animals from needless suffering is important.
Right. Good.
How was that?
So if somebody comes up to you and when you're vegan, right, and you're a teacher, they might look at you and say, oh, you're too skinny, or, oh, you're too fat. You know, that's what all vegans look like, because they always have an insult. You point out to them, you say, well, that's an ad hominem attack. And that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with the animals, because people will often say to you things like, oh, you're too mean. You know, I don't like the way that you're giving your message. They have all kinds of ways that they're going to attack you, but you're going to be tough and you're going to hold your ground and you're going to say, actually, just listen to the information. Animals suffer when you eat them. Never mind what my skin color is, or if I'm old or young. No rodeo hats, guys.
Yeah, you're right. If I want to read fast, I'm going to read fast.
You can read fast, but not if you're a teacher here, okay? If you're a teacher, the whole point is to teach the lesson, okay? All right. Good job, though. You did read it nice and slow at the end, and you didn't miss a word at the end. All right, guys, let's tap on the screen for our teaching assistant who did a very good job there. All right, let's see what we have here. Somebody is writing that Jesus loves us. Well, Jesus is dead. Jesus can't love us because he's dead. God didn't stop it. God didn't stop it. There was Jesus being murdered, and God's like, yeah, I don't mind. We don't like God very much here. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, or he never existed at all. But one thing's for sure, God is not kind. God is not helping to save the billions of animals on factory farms right now. Billions of animals being murdered right now in the world. There are baby cows being hung upside down and killed. The boys are killed. Their skin is being ripped off, and they're going to be turned into soft leather jackets and purses. They did nothing wrong. That is a terrible thing. And God is doing fuck all. He's not helping. Who's helping? Vegans. Vegans are helping. We really don't want to hear about all of your religious excuses. If you really want to use religion as an excuse, use this one, okay? All the religions tell you to be kind. Religion commands you that you have to hurt animals. The opposite is true. They say be kind. Do unto others as you would want them to do to you. And in the Bible, it clearly says, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. And you know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. Be vegan at every meal. Oh, we have a super chat. Hold on, let me read this. Epic Scout. Thank you, Epic Scout, for the $2.79. I saw that. TikTok, I saw that hat. I don't want the rodeo hats on my head. Rodeos are terrible places that abuse animals. And the scum of the earth people who take their children there also abuse their children by showing them this violence towards the animals. It's not okay. I don't want rodeo hats on my head. Don't do that again. You can put some flowers on instead, or you can put some dancing fruit on my desk. You can put a whale, you can put a giraffe, you can put, there's teddy bears, there's puppies that they put on my shoulders sometimes, and they lick my cheek. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and you put some fruit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have my bowl this time. That's so cute. Sometimes I'm eating a salad and they throw the tomatoes into my salad. But I already finished eating. Let me see what we have. So Epic writes, milking relieves pressure and pain. All right, so what you think that we should do is steal babies from women, right? That's what you're basically saying, that this is okay? The cycle of violence in the dairy industry? No, sweetie. We don't want to do this. Vegans are about ending suffering. What you are saying is you're saying this, okay? This is what a typical mean farmer would do. He would say, after doing all these horrible things, he'll say, oh, but now the mama's alone and we have to milk her. No, you don't have to milk her. You leave her with her baby. Just like when women give birth and they have milk inside of them, we don't kidnap their babies and pin down the women and then start milking them. What kind of a psycho are you? Not cool. Okay? Rape culture is not a good thing. We are here to defend females. We're here to end the exploitation of the female body. This is not okay. We're also here to defend the males. Yes. Oh, puppy! Hi, puppy. Thank you for coming in. A little puppy came into my desk over here. You guys on YouTube, you can't see it, but yeah. All right, guys, let's not... Look, if you want to write a super chat, YouTube, that's great. But don't write anything mean. And don't advocate for violence towards the animals. That's not okay. All right? Do something better so I can give you a check mark. Write something good and helpful. All right, let's get the next person in here. The person's name here that wants to come in next, their account is called K Sucks. Now, I don't know what K stands for, but if it stands for kale, then you're wrong, because kale is good for you. If it stands for kiwi, you're also wrong. So who would name their account K Sucks? And then it says here, in the bio, let your love just fall like raindrops on me. Okay, that sounds like it's all about you to the person whose account is called K Sucks. I want you to change this right now, right? I want you to make it about the animals. I want you to change your name. If you, I don't know what, I don't even know what your name is, but put the word animal in there or the word vegan, and then I'll let you in, okay? Go back, change it up here. Go and change it. You have an edit thing. We have Connor here, and Connor has 29 points. Nathan Goodman is his name, apparently. Oh, here. Oh, I thought this was Connor. I'm confused. Anyway, 29 followers. Should we let him in? Here's what his bio says. Founder, the Goodman Institute. Stage manager, Oakland High School. Oh, and he's quoting some Christian passages here. And he says he follows Jesus. How can he follow Jesus if Jesus is dead? I guess we're going to have to talk to him. Now, maybe he's actually one of these nice people, like an actual Christian who is vegan. Let's see.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to your chance to be a vegan teacher. Are you ready to read a card?
Sure.
All right. So we're working on recognizing carnist fallacies. Now, a fallacy is a lie that some people use to justify eating or using animals. So this is question 105. Please read the question and the answer.
What's the fallacy called when someone lies and says that plants also feel pain and tries to use that as an excuse for eating animals? That's called a red herring fallacy or false equivalence fallacy. Prove your point by asking them if they honestly believe that cutting a cat in half is the same thing as cutting a carrot in half.
Okay. Right? So that's a false equivalence fallacy is another way of saying it, or a red herring. So what's the fallacy called when somebody lies and says that plants also feel pain and tries to use that as an excuse for eating animals?
The red herring fallacy.
Yeah, or another way is a false equivalency fallacy. We know they're not the same at all. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you for coming in. Do you know what happens in the dairy industry? Do you know why you should not drink cow's milk?
I actually do. I'm not a vegan, but like as somebody who eats, I'm an avid meat eater. I don't support what goes into factory farming.
Okay, so what you just told me is that you're an avid animal abuser. Is that really what you came here to do? Because that's not what Jesus would do. If Jesus was sitting beside me right now and I said to him, what do you think about this guy? He would say, flush him. He's mean. You are advocating for hurting animals. And it says in the Bible, don't kill. Do you know your 10 commandments? Don't kill and don't steal.
But I also
It
think
says in the Bible, don't kill. And it says don't steal. Now, if you are eating a chicken's wing, what commandment did you break?
That's when I kill.
And?
Steal.
Right. You stole somebody's body part. You paid somebody to cut an innocent being that never did a single thing wrong to you. You understand? You don't need to eat chickens ever. You don't need to be mean. And if Jesus was here right now, do you know how proud he would be of me? Because I'm going against so many people in society, big corporations who are constantly trying to brainwash people like you. And what's important is that good people, all good men, must strive to be as vegan as possible. Thank you for coming in and reading a card. And thank you for coming to get a click. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. If you are truly a good Christian, you will be vegan very soon. I have a documentary I'd like you to watch to learn the truth. Because every time you go to places like McDonald's or you go to places like KFC, you're paying for violence. This is an important documentary for you to watch. Please take a screenshot of it. It's called Dominion. YouTube, it's called Dominion. TikTok, it's called Dominion. YouTube, it's called Dominion. Can you take a screenshot? Am I going too fast, guys? Would you like me to slow down? I will. Here you go. All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Dominion on YouTube. Dominion. This is a baby cow. This baby cow right now is killed. Now the documentary starts with pigs, baby pigs, and you will see what happens. Watch the whole thing and then come back and tell me what emotions did you feel watching this. You guys take a screenshot over here and watch it. I want people in the live stream to write down, watch Dominion. If you're a good person and you want to help teach the class, write down, watch Dominion on YouTube. Hi, Cyborg. Thank you for the $1.99 donation over here on my YouTube channel. Let me see what you wrote. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Wow. Thank you, Cyborg. What's your name? Cyborg. Cyborg Boxing. I wonder why you have that name. Is that like a boxing studio or something? Anyway, it should be vegan. You know, Cyborg Vegan Boxing. That would be a better name. You know, you can have posters everywhere in the boxing studio and people could be doing the boxing, you know, and like imagine that they're beating up the animal abusers and saving the animals. That would be so cool, right? I don't know enough about you, but hopefully you'll put another super chat in and you'll let me know a little bit more about you, okay? I'm going to help you build your channel. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much, guys, who just put the decoration in there. Let me read your names out loud, because a bunch of you just subscribed. By the way, Connie is up next. If anybody wants to beat Connie, she has 428 points. If you put a whale on the screen or a swan, I think you go above there, but I don't really know how it works. But then she'll be second. You guys decide. If you want to be next to read a card and be a teaching assistant, now is your chance. It might be your only chance ever in your whole life to talk to the most famous vegan on the planet. And that's me, that vegan teacher. I didn't plan it this way, but it just happens to be this way. I can't walk down the street anymore without people noticing me. So yeah, come on in, let's chat. Thank you very much for the decoration. All right, let me read your names out loud. Thank you for subscribing. We have people here. We have somebody named Maya. Thank you for the decoration. Kaden, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Look, the goal should not be to be famous. The goal should be to save the animals. But if you become famous for doing something good, that's great. Your goal in life should never be, I want to be famous. That makes no sense. That's narcissistic. Okay, that's not what we're about here. We're about becoming famous for doing the right thing. And the truth is that the more that you show your face and people can relate to you, the more they're going to follow you. That's why I have 716,000 followers on YouTube, because you guys know me. That's why I have over 1 million followers on TikTok, because I come often and you get to know me. You know my face. If I never showed my face, you wouldn't be becoming vegan right now. Okay, so it's important that we do show our faces, that we become brave. As a consequence, we become famous, which is not necessarily what we want, but that's the way it goes. Thank you for the decoration, the heart with sunglasses on. I never got that one before. That's cute. Thanks, guys. All right, let me just keep reading. Thank you. Thank you again. Who's doing this, by the way? Oh, you have a question mark. I can't say thank you. You don't have a proper name. Put your name. Go in and edit and change it so I can read your name. I'm so glad that you came. Okay, who do we have here? We have Nev. Nev, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to mute you, though, because you're writing something that is a lie and that is cruel. Don't know who you're talking about, but this is not the place, okay? We also have, we have Joe Wild, who says that he wants to talk to me. Hi, Joe. You can come in, sweetie, but I'm just letting you know there's 100 people about who want to talk to me, you know, but you can write a comment, okay? Yeah, you can just write a comment. Instead of writing that, you could have written your question. Maybe I would have seen this. Faraz writes, the animals are already dead. No, sweetie, you paid for people to kill them because you went to the store last week and you paid somebody. It goes on and on. It's called a cycle of supply and demand. Right. The animals are not just dead. They're dead because you paid for them to be killed. You do not have a right to do that. And if somebody paid for you to be killed, they would be equally responsible as the person who committed the crime. Both are responsible. Okay, so you are responsible every time you go to McDonald's and you buy a burger. You are paying for violence. Don't do it anymore. You can be kinder than that. All right, let's see who's next here. Oh, hold on. I still have a bunch of people who subscribed. Let me read your names and thank you for sharing. Wow! We got up to 118,000. That's pretty cool, guys. Pretty proud of you. Oh, my screen went blank because I didn't press it long enough. Here is a song about the videos that you should watch. Listen to this. These are the videos everyone should watch. Listen to the names. Dominion. Earthlings. Cowspiracy. Seaspiracy. What the health? The Game Changers. Forks over knives. Okja. These are the videos everyone should watch. There you go. Those are the videos everyone should watch. Gradually, over time, you're going to memorize them. Remember, we already talked about Dominion. Watch Dominion. Take a screenshot. Watch Dominion. Do not come and talk to me if you haven't watched Dominion. At the very least, part of it. Okay? Thanks for subscribing, Jeremy. Thank you for being here, Allison. Hi, Sophia. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Carly. Thank you guys so much. Ah, you're so sweet. Thank you. Do I support Trump? I don't really think about Trump too much. I'm a Canadian. I live part-time in Italy. I don't like the fact that Trump is not vegan, so I don't support people who pay for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals. I don't support, people who hurt animals. Hey, thank you for that decoration. Connie seems to want to come up. Let's let Connie come and read a card.
Hello.
Hi, Connie. Do you know how to read?
Yes, I do.
Great. So we're reading more carnist fallacies. So a fallacy is like a lie, and a carnist is somebody who eats animals. Can you please read this whole card?
The whole card? Okay. More carnist fallacies. Question 106. How do I respond to the appeal to tradition fallacy? Answer. Just because something has been done for years doesn't mean it needs to continue. It used to be tradition to discriminate against dark people and against women by not allowing them to vote. Tradition is no excuse for cruelty or stupidity. Summary. Fallacies are lies people use to justify eating or using animals.
Okay. Thank you. Good job. Hey, Skippy, I saw your super chat over here. Let me see if I can grab it though, okay? Hold on, I gotta scroll back. Scrolling back. If it's not yellow, it doesn't stay on the screen long. Shoot, I just saw your name, but I can't read it. I'm so sorry, Skippy. But thank you very much for the $1.99 donation. Thank you. All right, so it's called an appeal to tradition fallacy. So somebody might say, well, we've been eating, meatloaf in our family for years, or every Christmas we pay somebody to kill a turkey. Those are traditions. But traditions are not an excuse for animal abuse. Do you agree?
I do agree.
Cool. All right. Thank you. Would you like to read another card since you seem to be a good reader?
Sure.
All right. So nice and slow, okay?
Okay. More carnist fallacies. Question 107. What's an example of the false... What is that word? Sorry.
Okay. False dichotomy. It's like a false dichotomy fallacy. We're going to learn them all. Don't worry. I didn't know these either before becoming vegan. I just learned them over the years.
Okay. The answer. It is like presenting a choice as either eating animals or starving to death, as if it has to be one extreme or another. Summary. Fallacies are lies people just use to justify eating or using animals.
Okay. So an example of a false dichotomy fallacy would be when somebody says, like they'll pretend that, well, I have to eat animals because otherwise I'll starve to death. And it's just not true. We have stores. There are alternatives. If you are living way up near the North Pole, that's a different story. But everybody here is living near a store.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Do you want to read this one here? Do you know what this is? Have you seen me hold this before?
I haven't.
Okay, so this is vegan dog food. Do you see what it looks like? Can you think of a cereal that we eat sometimes that looks like that?
Maybe like Cheerios?
Yeah, except they're darker, right? These are darker. So this is vegan dog food. It comes in a huge bag and it's vegan. Can you read this?
This is what vet-approved vegan dog food looks like. It has taurine in it. Google it.
Yeah, so taurine is something that the animals need, that the dogs need, and it's in there. And that's why you can give your dog vegan dog food. you never have to pay for murder ever again. Do you have a dog?
I do. And I actually feed my dog vegan dog food.
Oh, that's amazing. That's great to know. Well, thanks for sharing. So you are vegan?
I am. And I have a funny story. Could I tell it to you?
Okay.
When I was younger, I used to make fun of veganism, but then I wanted to try it and I actually really enjoyed it. So I became vegan myself. And I followed your page a lot more.
That's great. Yeah, that's why I'm here, and that's why I say it takes...
It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan.
Right? A lot of people start off as haters because they're just angry with us, but they're not really hating us. How can anybody really hate a vegan when we're just trying to protect animals? Right? Yeah. So I have a song about that. Have you ever heard it before? It's called it's called Nobody Hates Vegans. They just hate the mirror. Oh, thank you. They just hate the mirror that we hold up to them. I want to thank you so much for reading the cards. Thank you for being vegan, Connie. I really appreciate you. I really hope you come back because we need good, kind people like you, mature people to read the cards. Here it is. Nobody hates vegans. Nobody hates vegans. They only hate the mirror vegans hold up to them. Nobody hates vegans. They just hate the fact they know they should be like them. And the truth is, they so easily can. There you go, that's right. They so easily can. Nobody really hates vegans. They just hate the fact that they want to be like us and they're worried that they can't. But of course they can. All right, guys, thank you. Do we have any more super chats? Did I miss any over here? What do we have? Anything nice here? Okay, Coconut, somebody named Coconut. Your name is actually vegan, but you're going to be put in a timeout for 24 hours because you wrote something mean. You wrote something naughty, and that's not good. You have to write something kind here about the animals. I don't want you to talk about hurting them. That's like racism towards them. Hurting animals is despicable. Anybody who eats animals is doing a terrible thing because they're just babies. They're just innocent. And we shouldn't be bullying animals to death and then swallowing them in our intestines and then shitting out their body parts into the toilet. How horrible of us. It's everyone's responsibility to be vegan. Who's next here to talk to me? Somebody named B_ something wants to talk to me. Let's see if this person is kind.
Hi, Miss Katie.
Hello. Are you a kind person? Are you vegantastic or veganphobic?
Vegantastic.
Awesome. All right, so we've been reading some cards here, and let me put them all in the right order here. All right. Okay. What do you know about veganism so far?
About veganism, I know that we shouldn't be eating the animals, and we should be eating vegan products such as like milk, milk that not dairy, has animals in it, and then
So hold on,
like
not so
vegan-
fast, not so fast. Let's do it together, all right? So you're talking about we should be drinking like oat milk or soy milk, and you're right, not cow's milk or goat milk.
Yes.
And what kind of fruits can we eat?
We could eat pineapple. We could eat bananas. We could eat watermelons. Oh, also, Miss Katie, people in your chat are putting the swastika. It's very offensive to people, but we're focused on veganism, so.
Yeah, that's actually, you know what that is? That's actually not that. It's, one of those toys that children have, and it looks like a fan and you blow it. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for trying to tell me that. But I tried to look at things on the positive side, and I'm sure these people are really nice. Yeah,
Oh,
they're also
yeah,
talking, they also seem to be praising this country in the middle of Africa called Niger. Did you know about that country? It's near the country of Chad. It's in Africa.
I do.
Yeah, so every once in a while they talk about different countries around the world. So that's all they're doing.
Can I read a card?
You certainly can.
And then I have a few questions. I'm a nice person.
All right. So, more carnist fallacies. What's the slippery slope fallacy?
An example of that would be if someone excretes and says that stopping
No,
to
hold
eat
on. Exaggerates.
exaggerates.
Okay. That would be, do you remember the name of the fallacy? It's called the,
Huh?
we just read it. It was in blue.
Oh my god, I have such a bad memory.
The,
Slippery slop fallacy.
no, slippery slope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
It's
Miss,
called, one
Miss
sec.
Katie?
No, hold on. We're almost done. You're almost there. Hold on. We're doing good. People are tapping for you. Look, we're at 128.5. Guys, keep on tapping. He's
Yes,
hanging.
guys.
He's hanging in here. He's trying to deviate, but we're holding him, and he's staying. All
I'm a
right.
kind person.
All right. So, what's the slippery slope fallacy? An example of that would be if someone exaggerates.
And says that stopping to eat or breed animals would be terrible because it would mean never having any chickens, pigs, turkeys, or cows on the planet again, and then using that as an excuse to keep imprisoning and killing them today.
Okay. So, do you understand what that means?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so if you were to explain this when you become a vegan teacher in your own words, how would you explain? What is the slippery slope fallacy?
It's like someone who exaggerates and says that stopping to eat or breed animals would be terrible.
Because they're saying if we stop eating chickens, that means we're stopping to
Yeah.
breed them, and there won't be any more chickens on the planet. Well, there will be wild chickens, there will be wild pigs, they're called boars, but it's true that the cows would be phased out. We would not have cows anymore on the planet because there's no reason for us, because they are being commodified by us and used by us. We're not going to kill them. We're just going to stop forcing the mothers to be pregnant, and eventually they will fade out.
So, can I say something?
Yes?
So, I work at Chick-fil-A.
Okay. And are you over there promoting veganism when you're there? Oh, we lost you. Where did you go? Well, hopefully you're promoting veganism. I don't know. I've never been to that restaurant because I'm here in Canada. I've never even seen one. But hopefully that's a really nice vegan restaurant. And remember, guys, when you work in a restaurant and there's customers, if you have a menu that has something vegan on it, you could suggest to them, you could say, would you like to order the vegan option? That's what you can do. Okay? Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, everybody. You want to talk to me, says Harper. Sure, Harper. First of all, let me tell you, okay? There are 112 people on TikTok who have their names down to talk to me. All right, and then the next person I'm going to have up is somebody who puts a decoration on the screen, such as a whale or a swan, some kind of an animal, because I really only want to talk to adults. I don't know what that was, but that was like a bunch of hearts that just appeared. That's nice. Well, thank you for that decoration. Oh my goodness, guys, we just had 181 people just subscribe, just like that. Wow. Let me read your names out loud. Hold on, guys. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for the little birds. Yeah, of course I appreciate you. Thank you, Elizabeth, for being here. Thank you, Karen, and thank you, Arthur Morgan, for following. Thanks, Olivia, for sharing the live stream. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Titus, for sharing. And look, we have somebody named Caitlin who put a gigantic dinosaur on the screen. Wow. I think she really wants to talk to me next. Let's see. I don't even see her name here. She's just being generous. Caitlin, if you want to come in to the top of the thing, let me see if I see your name here. I don't see you on the list, sweetheart. But thank you very, very much for that decoration, guys. That was really kind, wasn't it? Yeah. That brightened everybody's day. And we have somebody who's putting a kitten on the screen. Lolly put 5 roses. Thanks, guys. And people are still talking about the country of Niger. Putting this down. You made a mistake in spelling it, though. It's only 1 G, okay? Yeah, it's in Africa. Have a look at the map. Yeah, we were talking the other day about different countries in Africa. Yeah, South Africa. We're talking about all of the different countries there, like Chad, and we were looking at the map together. So, yeah, I guess you guys remember that. That's great. Hey, Theo. Thank you for coming in. Thank you to everybody who just subscribed. You guys are awesome. Listen though, guys, I do have to go. I just realized class is actually over. Yeah. What does this say? So if you guys like her, so I don't know what you're saying, sweetie, but I'm just removing you because you're writing something that seems a bit strange. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all of the different hearts, guys, on YouTube. Thank you, TikTok. All right, so I will be doing another live stream maybe later on today. I'm not sure, but so far I've already done 3. Yeah, I've done 3. I've been doing them every few hours. So don't worry, if you didn't get a chance to talk to me, I'll be back. Don't you worry about that. All right, and now just to end, we're going to listen to this beautiful song. It's called Look in the Mirror and Sing This Song. I'll be vegan from now on. Look in the mirror and sing this song, sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song, sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things, never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone with ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years, save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood, to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it, I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. There you go. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. TikTok, big hugs to you guys. Thank you so much for striving to be as vegan as possible. I promise you, you will never regret your decision. The only thing that you will ever regret was not becoming vegan sooner. Thank you so much. Don't forget to brush and floss your teeth. When you're flossing your teeth, put your foot on the bathroom counter so you'll stretch. Okay? You can do a lot of things at once. See you guys in the next live. You guys over here on YouTube, same thing, all right? I'm very proud of all of you guys. It takes 100 clicks to be vegan. You are on your way. I'll see you on the next time that I'm live.